How's it going, everybody? I just want to do another update on my AR-15 that broke on me today. I finally got it apart. It wasn't fun. Of course, you have to remove the whole buffer tube assembly, and since the bolt carrier group was stuck to the rearward position, I couldn't open up the upper receiver from the lower. So you do have to pretty much take apart the whole back assembly out. And it was not fun, you know, even though I got everything off, it was still not fun trying to get the actual bolt carrier group out of the upper. It still was trying to get hung up on something. So after looking over all the parts, I took the hammer and the trigger and all that apart completely. Since I was there, I wanted to inspect everything, make sure everything was good. And of course, the corporate, what happened, which is pretty much what I knew, is the hammer pin that goes through the receiver that holds the hammer into the lower receiver. As you can see, it's broken in half. Appears to be some pretty crappy casting. Not good quality parts. Again, I do not remember the brand of the parts. They're not original DPMS parts. And here's the trigger pin, which is, of course, seems still fine, but still together, of course. But after looking at everything, I'm pretty much going to have to get a whole new lower parts kit. I mean, because I'm not trusting any of these parts after looking everything over. The trigger assembly seems fine. I started looking at the hammer. I mean, for the most part, it looks okay. But then you come around the front, you can see it's kind of beat up and chewed up a little bit right there in the corner. And it just seems like it's really bad quality. Probably MIM parts, you know, MIM parts. Doesn't seem real good. And then the other thing too, what made me the other reason why I want to get rid of these parts is look at the disconnector. See how it's all mushroomed out and everything. And on this side too, I believe that's from where the hammer comes over and hits the back. And also the hook portion that would lock into the hammer. You can see it kind of looks a little beat up. So yeah, who knows how much longer this would have until it breaks. It's not like I have a whole lot of rounds through this gun with these parts on there, because since they're not the original. I haven't really been shooting this rifle that much since I pretty much had all the other AR pistols and stuff. I've been enjoying those. So I don't think there is a reason why this should have failed already. You know, again, the only reason is just bad quality. So I'm going to try to look tomorrow, see if I can find a local store that has a parts kit. Hopefully it'll do a little better than this one. I mean, I'll probably still keep these parts just for spares, even though they're bad quality. Like even this pin too, since it's still technically good. I mean, I'll keep them just for spares in case something breaks again. At least I could temporarily fix it until, you know, I get new parts in or something a little better. Other than that, this is junk. And then after looking everything over again, make sure nothing else is wrong with the rifle, I did notice that the other thing that broke is for the forward assist. The spring and everything works good. As you can see on the inside, when you push it in, the piece that protrudes that would lock into the bolt assembly, into these grooves into the bolt assembly, it is missing because it's broke. And here it is. So this is probably pretty much broke too. I don't know if it's just the roll pin or something that broke on it. I'm not sure. But now I'm going to have to fix that too. I'm not sure if I can find just this part or whatever. I mean, I know I can get it online, but again, I mean, with the way the shipping's been on a lot of these websites, it's been very slow. So if anything, I may, since this is not an essential part or, you know, something that's needed to function, I may just let this go and just get the hammer assembly and all that fixed on it, and maybe order this just on a website and just wait till it comes in, and then go ahead and fix this. Of course, I have to take this roll pin out to pull this assembly out. But so yeah, so that's the things that's wrong with it. Is the hammer pin, and of course the forward assist mechanism here. So it's unfortunate, but other than that, everything else seems to be okay. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and thanks for watching.